Module 4, International Trade Theory. Free trade refers to a situation where a government does not attempt to influence, through quotas or duties, what its citizen can buy from another country or what they can produce and sell to another. So free trade is a largely theoretical policy under which governments impose absolutely no tariffs, taxes, or duties on imports or quotas on exports. In this sense, free trade is the opposite of protectionism, a defensive trade policy intended to eliminate the possibility of foreign competition. So how has the international trade theory evolved? Mercantilism encouraged exports and discouraged imports in the 16th and 17th centuries. Adam Smith promoted unrestricted free trade in the year of 1776. David Ricardo built on Smith's ideas on the 19th century. Elie Heckscher and Bertil Ohlin refined Ricardo's work in the 20th century. The benefits of trade. International trade allows a country to specialize in the manufacture and export of products that can be produced most efficiently in that country, and import products that can be produced more efficiently in other countries. It is beneficial for a country to engage in international trade even for products it is able to produce for itself. The pattern of international trade. Patterns of international trade give an overview of types of products traded and the countries involved in trading. Any shift in trade pattern is a result of changes in economic environment and trade policies of nation. Ricardo's theory of comparative advantage means that existing trade patterns are related to the differences in labor productivity. Heckscher and Ohlin explain trade through the interplay between the proportions in which the factors of production are available in different countries and the proportions in which they are needed for producing particular goods. Ray Vernon, trade patterns could be explained by looking at a product's life cycle. According to Paul Krugman, he developed the new trade theory. The world market can only support a limited number of firms in some industries. Michael Porter focused on the importance of countries' factors to explain a nation's dominance in the production and export of certain products. Mercantilism, it is in a country's best interest to maintain a trade surplus to export more than imports. So mercantilism is an economic theory that advocates government regulation of international trade to generate wealth and strengthen national power. It advocated the government intervention to achieve a surplus in the balance of trade, and it viewed trade as a zero-sum game, means that one in which a gain by one country results in a loss by another. Absolute advantage. According to Smith, countries differ in their ability to produce goods efficiently. A country has an absolute advantage in the production of the product when it is more efficient than any other country in producing it. Comparative advantage. Ricardo's theory of comparative advantage, a country should specialize in the production of those goods that it produces most efficiently and buy the goods that produces less efficiently from other countries, even if this means buying goods from other countries that it could produce more efficiently itself. Increasing product variety and reducing costs. Without trade, a small nation may not be able to support the demand necessary for producers to realize required economies of scale, and so certain products may not be produced. With trade, a nation may be able to specialize in producing a narrower range of products and then buy goods that does not make from other countries. Each nation then simultaneously increases the variety of goods available to its consumers and lower the cost of those goods. Porter's diamond tried to explain why a nation achieves international success in a particular industry. Porter identified four attributes he calls the diamond that promote or impede the creation of competitive advantage. These are the following. Factor endowments. A nation's position in factor endowments, factors of production can lead to competitive advantage. So these factors can either be basic like natural resources, climate, and location, or advanced such as skilled labor, infrastructure, or technological. Demand conditions, the nature of home demand for an industry's product or service. The third one is the related and supporting industries. The present supplier industries and the related industries that are internationally competitive. Lastly, the firm's strategy, structure, and rivalry. The conditions in the location govern how companies are created, organized, and managed, and the nature of domestic rivalry. Last is the implications for managers. There are at least 3 main applications for international businesses. These are the location implication, which means that different countries have advantages in different productive activities. Second is the first mover implication, means that firms that establish a first mover advantage in the production of new product may later dominate global trade of in that product. Lastly is the policy implication, means that government policies on free trade or protecting domestic industries can significantly impact global competitiveness. That's all for international trade theory. Thank you.